Test, test, test. We have just about 3 minutes before we get started. 3 minutes. Thank you guys for joining us. We just have about 3 minutes before we get started. Okay, we are on a 60-second countdown. Thank you for joining us. Go ahead, drop your city and state so we can know where you're tuning in from. We have just about 60 seconds before we get started. It's another Monday, guys, and I'm so excited. Thank you for joining us. We're going to go ahead and kick things off here because we don't want to keep you too long now. Somebody invited you because they wanted to share some valuable information. Maybe you are an avid traveler. Maybe you're looking for a way to earn some additional income. Maybe you're looking to retire early and really, really enjoy your life. Whatever it is, you are in the right place at the right time with the right people. I am Alicia Blair, a retired nurse by trade. Guys, I now call myself a serial entrepreneur due to some of the information that we are going to share this evening. Now, I got started with this company just about 4.5 years ago, simply because I saw a way to save on the travel my family was doing anyway. But I really began to take this business seriously when I saw the kind of income that we had been missing out on and how ordinary people just like you and I, they were earning a full-time income, yet they were working this business on a part-time basis. And that's why I really love the fact that Planet Marketing is not only working for me, that's the company that we're going to talk about. It's helping everyone. I'm talking about single mothers, traditional business owners, pastors, teachers, nurses like myself, as well as corporate execs. It's allowing all of us to do one thing, and that's live life on our own terms. So with that being said, I want to introduce you to a company that is literally changing thousands of lives around the world. Now, I want you to go ahead and do me a big favor. I want you to go ahead and dream for a moment and imagine financial freedom. What does that mean to you? Is it paying all of the bills on time so you don't have to rob Peter to pay Paul, as my grandmother used to say? Maybe it's having that surplus income at the end of the month. And I was asked by one of my mentors, it's Alicia, what is your freedom number? And I want you to go ahead, if you have pen and paper, jot that down. And then I want you to go ahead and jot down what number do you need to bring in every single month, that amount of income, in order for you to thrive. And the last thing I want you to do is go ahead and triple that number. It should not scare you. It should make you excited because, guys, the information that I'm going to share this evening, this is absolutely possible if you follow our 30-day lunch plan. But I want you to go ahead and continue to imagine your personal freedom. How would that look for you? And the last freedom that I need you to imagine on this evening is time freedom. How would it feel for you to control your time? I'm a mother of 4 children. My time is very precious to me. I remember working in corporate America and having to ask permission to actually take time off for me to take care of my children when they got sick. And some of you can relate. And that's one thing I hated. I dreaded. It definitely made me feel less than a person because I used to wonder, Alicia, why do you need permission from another adult person for you to take care of your family? So I was fed up. I was looking for something 4.5 years ago, and I'm telling you, I found it. Not only did I find it, and when I found it, I was able to learn how to leverage my current network to build a global business. I also learned principles of e-commerce, that's the buying and selling of goods online. I also had a mentor tell me, Alicia, if you do not have a .com in this particular age that we in, you're going to be a .com. So we definitely want to share those principles with you. And lastly, I learned secrets of the travel professional. And they have some secrets, guys. They do some things differently. And we're going to pull back the veil for just a bit to share some of those things with you. And when I mastered each and every one of these things, I was not only able to earn more money, I was able to travel more, not having to travel on a budget, save more, and experience more without taking on a second or a third job. Because many times we think the remedy for our money problem is taking on another job. And I'm telling you guys, that's absolutely not it. Now, the company that allowed me to do this is actually Planet Marketing. We are a U.S.-based international marketing company, 5 years old, guys, based in Atlanta, Georgia. We are an online business provider now. Our founder and CEO is Donald Bradley. He's a highly decorated 7-figure income earner in the industry of network marketing. Now, this gentleman, he's a visionary. He knew he wanted to have his own company one day, a company that would be around for years to come. So he knew that he had to put together a stellar team. So he leveraged his relationships, those people that he knew that he had come in contact with over the years. Our president and CFO of Planet Marketing, Mr. Andy Kaufman, he's a seasoned veteran of business. He has years of executive management, corporate operations, as well as marketing sales experience. He's managed billion-dollar global businesses. So I do understand where our company is going with all of that expertise. We also have our COO, Miss Lee Ann Treckler. She manages our Planet support team. She ensures that our representatives have every single thing we need before we can think of it. And I love these two individuals to life because they ensure our reps are not only paid on time, hear me now, we are paid most times early. Now, every product or service has to have, every company has to have a product or service in which they market. So in comes IntelliTravel. We actually share an exclusive partnership with IntelliTravel. Planet Marketing, we're going to give you the opportunity to own your own home-based travel business. IntelliTravel, they're going to give you the opportunity to book travel as a professional and earn those travel commissions. Now, here at IntelliTravel, we are a 25-year-old licensed and bonded global travel agency. We're based in Delray Beach, Florida, with that portion of our company. This gentleman that you see, he's actually one of the original co-founders who now serves as president of IntelliTravel, Mr. James Ferrara. I want to ensure you that we are industry recognized, awarded, and accredited. Every single accreditation that you need to book travel as a professional, guess what? We have it, and you get to leverage those particular relationships. And we also are recognized with excellence from the Better Business Bureau, signifying that we are doing very good business in the marketplace. Now, you may not be aware, every single travel transaction already has a commission built in. The question is that commission coming to you, or is it going back to the highly advertised website? We want to pull you out of consumer mode and put you into business professional mode and really share with you now how to leverage and bring that income back into your home. We want you to enjoy the infinite possibilities of becoming a travel business owner. Whether you want to book travel for yourself, your family, and friends, or if you want to make it a full-fledged business, guess what? You're going to have the opportunity to do so. But here's the thing. You now earn 70 to 80% in the commissions that was already booked or already built into those travel transactions you were already taking, you were already participating in. Instead of them going back to that highly advertised website, you're now on the professional side of the travel industry. You get to bring that back into your home. Now, you're going to get your own website. You can call it what you want. You can actually see it here. We have on-demand training. You have access to every major travel supplier worldwide. We're going to give you access to over $100,000 in free marketing material to help you not only run your business, but grow your business. And you may be wondering, is there any limit to what I will have access to? Hear me now. The answer is no and no. You will have access to everything in the travel industry. I like to tell people, if it comes with the confirmation, more than likely it will also come with the commission. And you may be wondering at this time, Alicia, why travel? Why now? And I'm really happy you asked this. We are in the midst of a global pandemic, but guess what? People are still traveling. They are looking for you, the travel professional, to help them travel safely, guys. And that's where you come in. If you want to get on the money-making side of the travel industry, there has not been a better time, because the travel agent, just like nurses and educators, guys, we are in high demand. We are a hot commodity due to the expertise and the value that we are bringing to the hour. Not only that, travel is an $8 trillion industry. It will grow to $15 trillion within the next decade. It does not matter if you and I participate in the industry. It will absolutely continue to grow. And it's evident out here stating this. It's also the number one research word on the internet between the hours of 9 to 5. We also have a few groups, who are fueling the growth in travel. Millennials are spending over $200 billion on an annual basis. Baby boomers, one is retiring every 20 seconds for the next 20 years. Those people have bucket lists. that they want to fulfill, and we're going to help them fulfill those bucket lists. We also have this new generation. We call them Generation Z, digital jet setters. They want to do everything for Instagram. They want to do everything on TikTok. And I don't know about you. I'm going to help them position themselves to do so. Now, we don't want to change any of your buying and spending habits. What does that mean? If you want to go to Miami, go to Miami, right? If you want to go to Atlanta, go to Atlanta. If you want to go to Turks and Caicos, go to Turks and Caicos. But we want to share with you how to get paid on what you and the people around you are already doing anyway. Now, here is some of the earning potential here in the travel industry. All of us know frequent business travelers who are traveling for business, right? Those nurses who are going from city to state helping with this particular pandemic. Those are frequent business travelers, right? What if that business traveler, you shared your link, your website, they booked their 3-night hotel stay 3 times a month, and you got a check for $151.20, and you did 0% of the work. But what if you knew somebody who was an avid golfer? They took their annual golf trip, Scottsdale, Arizona, 5 days. You booked their green fees, their hotel stay, 15 minutes of your time. We're talking about almost $300 in commission. And if you are an event planner or know an event planner, I want you to listen up. Share this information. Tag them right now because they are missing out on income. What if you can book that honeymoon for that bride and groom? 7 nights or 7 days, 6 nights, all-inclusive resort Cancun, complete with butler service. Your business is a one-stop shop. 30 to 45 minutes of your time, we're talking about almost $600 in commission. And I don't know about you, I love cruises. I love planning family reunions. What if you were the liaison for your family reunion? Don't you want to take that family reunion out of the hot part? You know, I'm tired of drinking Shasta. Let's put it aboard some of the most beautiful cruise ships in the world. A 5-day group cruise, you got 20 cabins. That's a small family. An hour to an hour and a half of your time in totality to book this thing, get it all organized. We're talking about $2,200 in commission. Now, we also have a robust education program. It includes webinars, live regional events, seminars at sea, all the bells and whistles that will cater to every type of learner. I'm going to pause because I want you to check out the scenery here. What if this was your classroom, where you can spend 5 days, 4 nights in Montego Bay, Jamaica for $99 per person? No, it's not $99 per day. It's not a typo. It is a flat out $99 per person because I'm going to tell you why. The suppliers want you as a professional to come out and become educated about their properties. This is going to be some of your classroom time, but you also get to enjoy and explore. They understand that the more you know, the more you patronize, that you can go back and tell your clients, yeah, you may want to visit this property. So they give you less than wholesale pricing to come test things out. Wouldn't you like to test that water? I know I would. And if you don't want to do it on land, guess what? As a professional, you have a chance to do it at sea. 8-day, 7-night Royal Caribbean cruise, $399 for an ocean view. Hear me now. $559 for a balcony. If you look this balcony cabin up online as a regular consumer, guys, it's going to run you between $1,100 and $1,300 per person. And guess what? We're not even chipping the iceberg with these 2 little insider trips that we're sharing with you on the screen today. Now, as I wrap up here, each time I do this presentation, I'm always asked the same thing. Alicia, what are the risks? What are the costs? I'm going to tell you, I love to go over the risks first. You know why? Because there aren't any. So it allows me to go and share our 3 guarantees that we're going to give you today. And I want you to listen up. The first guarantee is our best travel price guarantee, meaning you book a trip for a client, they find it cheaper, comparing apples to apples, oranges to oranges. Either we're going to meet it, beat it, or we fund them 110% of the difference in a voucher for the next trip that they book with you as a customer retention tool, so you will never lose a customer as it pertains to price. And we also have many suppliers who will price match as well. The second guarantee that we have is a 30-day, no questions asked, 100% money-back guarantee. Simply stated, we're going to allow you to test drive your business for 30 days. And within that 30-day period, you decide, Alicia, I don't want to make any money. Okay. I don't want to save any money. I hear you. And I don't want to go to Montego Bay, Jamaica for $99. Guess what? We just can't be friends. Our company is going to refund you your investment. It's back in your bank account within 48 hours. Absolutely no questions asked. And the last guarantee, I absolutely love it. It's our unique profit guarantee. We're confident that you're going to make more in your first 12 months of business than what you invest, or either save more on your travel than what you invest. Then if you don't, guess what? We're going to cut you a check for the difference in order to make you whole. And yes, even in the midst of a pandemic, we're guaranteeing you a profit, taking the risk out of everything and starting with us here today. Now, I am done. I get excited about this travel thing, guys, but there's another side that I want to bring this gentleman to the line to share. If you are looking for some leverage and residual income, if you really like helping people, and if you understand that in the midst of everything that happened in 2020, leverage and residual income is an absolute must. This gentleman is more than qualified to deliver the information. He's what we like to call a 3-star director. You're going to learn what that means in just a bit. It means he knows a little bit about some income and grabbing this income. He's deep down in the heart of Texas. He has a heart of gold. He loves to help people. I want to know if I have Mr. Remus Blair. Have you made it to the line with me this evening, sir?
Miss Alicia, I'm definitely on the line. Can you hear me loud and clear, madam?
Hey, I can hear you loud and clear. Go ahead and take it away.
Well, definitely. Miss Alicia, on behalf of everybody that's listening, I want to say thank you for an amazing travel overview. Again, it's always so important, but more importantly, it's enlightening to be educated on what travel really does for many people, families, especially like those individuals who we're sharing the opportunity with. For those individuals who may have gotten on just a little bit late, I want you guys to hear who you just heard from. Guys, Miss Alicia Blair is a 3-star director. She's helping many, many families across the board, but she's doing something so dynamic, and that's just simply having a heart of gold and having a heart for the people. But guys, I am Remus Blair. It's an absolute pleasure to share the platform with Miss Alicia. I'm not going to be long, ladies and gentlemen, because all I want to do is just simply share with you is our referral program. Now, you heard everything that Miss Alicia just stated. Travel. You can travel the world. You can simply save on your travel. You can help other people travel and earn income. That's very, very, very sexy, right? But guys, what we want to do right now is just simply position you to helping other people now market the travel industry, but more importantly, again, earn leverage and residual income. I have 2 questions for you that I want you to ask yourself or answer to yourself. The first one is very simple. During the pandemic, how ready was you and your family? How prepared were you and your family? The second one is, if another pandemic was to come about, are you and your family prepared? And I'm asking those questions because there's a lot of people that wasn't prepared. There's a lot of people that are still not prepared if something else was to happen. But I want you guys to understand, because of the decision that Alicia and I made almost 5 years ago, this opportunity was able to take us through the pandemic. Not the work that we did today, but the work we did on years ago. So I want you guys to understand how dynamic this is. And what I'm going to do is give you guys a high level breakdown of how we refer the opportunity of IntelliTravel with family, friends, coworkers, and strangers, and we're going to earn just that residual income. But guys, I'm going to start off with what we like to refer to as weekly income, but it's one principle I want everybody to understand. It is important, ladies and gentlemen, that we do not rely on a single source of income. It is very, very imperative that we also go out here and invest to create a second source. So this is what we're speaking about. So the high level breakdown is very, very simple. And I'm going to start off again by way of our weekly income, ladies and gentlemen. Now, this is very simple. It's all about sharing. We share the opportunity of becoming an actual travel professional with all those people that I spoke about. And when one of those individuals decide to say, look, I would love to have the opportunity to become a travel professional. I would love to book my travel and save on it. I would love to book someone else travel and earn travel commissions. What happens is Planet Marketing is going to pay you a $50 direct commission, all because you were not willing to sit on an opportunity, but you were more willing to share with other people. Now, that $50, guys, can be paid out unlimitedly, meaning that as many people as you would love to help become travel professionals, you're going to always earn that $50 to help people. And it's paid again weekly. Now, the second way that we earn weekly income is our 50% check match. So think about this for just a second. Those people that you've already helped become business owners, they know people that you don't know. So guess what they're going to do? They're going to share with those individuals. Now, when they have someone that partners in business with them, of course they're going to earn $50. But because you did work whenever you did it, and that was whenever you help those individuals become business owners, guys, you're going to earn $25 each and every time those guys earns $50. That's a 50% check match. And it doesn't matter how long they've been in business. It's whenever they go out and help someone, the company will find you and pay you that $25. Now, the third way, guys, we have a $10 team bonus. It's paid out into 6 different generations. We're going to talk about that in detail as we continue to go through the actual referral program. But I want you guys to understand, we love to reward what we like repeated, meaning that we have an actual builders program that we like to show and highlight people for helping those people become business owners. So for example, when you go out and help 3 families become travel professionals, we're going to recognize you as a bronze builder. Now, why is that so important? Because you've only helped 3 people, but the thing is, you're helping 3 people change their lives. When you double those efforts, you have 6 families that you personally helped into business. We're going to recognize you as a silver builder. But more importantly, ladies and gentlemen, when you reach the top of our builders program, meaning that you've now helped 9 families become travel business owners, we're going to recognize you as a gold builder. And this is magnificent because what happens is you're going to open up 3 additional raises. The raises are as follows, ladies and gentlemen. The first one is going to be that $10 team bonus that I just spoke about. For example, think about it. You're going to earn that $50, right? That direct sale every time you help someone. So for the 10th person and beyond that you help into business, the company is going to add an additional $10. So that's now $60 that you're going to earn. That $25, it turns into $35. And that's the first level, ladies and gentlemen, of the $10 team bonus. There's another 5 levels that I'm going to speak about here shortly. Now, the second raise that you're going to earn is a 10% override on travel commissions of those individuals that you help become business owners. So, for example, as Ms. Alicia was stating, you have opportunities to book whoever's travel, wherever, but more importantly, you're going to earn income, right? So think about it. When people are doing that, especially people that you personally helped into business, what happens is, ladies and gentlemen, you earn a 10% override of their travel check every time they earn a travel commission. Now, the magical question that people always ask, well, Mr. Blair, why, or why is it important, or why is it fair, I would say, that the company would take 10% from those people who book travel and pay it to you? Well, ladies and gentlemen, they're not going to do that. They're going to pay it to you in addition of. Again, it's like a thank you check, because what the company is saying is we wouldn't have known that individual, and this individual would not have known about us to be able to book travel if it wasn't for you in the first place. So we're going to pay you a 10% override in addition of. Now, the third raise, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be a 10% override on those individuals that you help into business residual income. So what we like to do is show you, ladies and gentlemen, how to earn a small amount of income on multiple points of distribution. Now, this is very simple because what we have is a 3x9 team building matrix. And I'm focusing on team building because this is what it does. It's all about one individuals coming together and building, again, residual income. And it's very simple how it works, ladies and gentlemen. It multiplies by 3 for every single level. Again, it's 3 levels in width, 9 levels in depth. So the first column that you see is sharing with you that it's multiplying by 3s for every single level. Now, the second column, ladies and gentlemen, is simply showing you there's just a small amount of income that you're going to earn every time someone partners in your organization, whether you personally help them into business or not. But again, that last column in the bottom right corner, it says over $118,000. Would you believe that this matrix is worth $118,000 every single month? The question that I have for you now is, what would you do with $118,000 if it came to your bank account every single month? See, this is what we like to refer to as opportunity. You may not make the whole $118,000, but what if you were to earn 10% of that? What would you do with that? That's over $11,000. See, we're still talking about great income on a month-to-month basis, ladies and gentlemen. But guys, we also have a director's program. Our director's program allows us to earn bonuses on top of everything else that we just spoke about. For example, our directorship goes from 1-star to 9-star, ladies and gentlemen. Bonuses from $500 to $100,000. Now, as you heard me state, that there was 5 other levels of those $10 team bonuses. At 1-star director, it's the second level. It's another $10 bill. So that $50 now turns to $70. It goes all the way to 5-star director. So just imagine for a second, if you was a 5-star director in this amazing company and you went out and helped one family become a travel business owner. Yes, the company's going to pay you $50, but the company is also going to pay you all 60 of the $10 bills. So that's $110 for helping one single family. And that's on top of the bonus, ladies and gentlemen, that you're going to earn on the first of every single month. Again, guys, we're talking about opportunity. Now, as I just explained all the ways that you can earn income, I want to really highlight how you can earn the benefits by way of becoming a director in our company. See, ladies and gentlemen, we have a Planet Marketing pledge, and the pledge is very, very simple. It simply states that once you become a director in our company, we want you to feel secure knowing that in the event of your death, because you are the business owner, that the business that you have built will outlast you, ladies and gentlemen. All the income that I just explained, your weekly income, the commission, the director pay, your residual, all of that, ladies and gentlemen, will be willable to your next in kin. So, for example, if something was to happen to you, and God forbids if something does, but because you did the work beforehand, you made a decision, you're responsible for not just yourself, I know. Maybe it's your spouse, maybe it's your children, maybe it's your aging parents. But again, for those people that are dependent on you, ladies and gentlemen, the company's just going to delete your name out of the owner's box. They're going to insert whoever you said should um, um, inherit your business. And ladies and gentlemen, they're going to now earn the income that you're already earning. But more importantly, they're going to have the opportunity to grow your income. Where do they do that at, ladies and gentlemen? This is Planet Marketing. Now, we also have a Rings and Rolex program, ladies and gentlemen. All it does is signifies and document those individuals who's earning over six figures in our company. Because again, we love to document or documentation those individuals who are doing the work. Now, we also have an income disclosure statement, ladies and gentlemen, that we love to highlight by way of our compensation plan. Why is that? Because we're about facts and facts alone. This document, ladies and gentlemen, is updated at the top of every single year. The one that you see before you is for 2020. Now, it shows all the income that was earned from the top income earner all the way down to the last person that partnered with us in 2020. This document, ladies and gentlemen, is sent directly to the IRS at the top of every single year. Why is that? Because this is not a hobby. This is a business, ladies and gentlemen. And guess what? This qualifies you for that 1099 to show that you are just that, a business owner. Now, this is a turnkey business, simply meaning that if you're the partner whomever thought so highly of you on this evening, your business can be up and running immediately, ladies and gentlemen. And I know the question that you're asking yourself right now, you're wondering, how much does it cost? As I stated earlier, we're not associating anything with cost. We're associating everything with investing. Why? Because anything that you invest in, you're now qualified for a return on your investment. Guys, believe it or not, to be able to own, to be able to become an actual travel professional and a marketing rep, you only investing a one-time investment of $199.90. And I'm gonna say that again because I know some of you are laughing at that. $199.90. And some of you may say, well, Mr. Blair, I see three different price points. Why is that? Well, guys, our company loves to simplify things because we understand if the things are simplified, the more that people can understand it. Guys, the 1995 that you see before you, it's just simply a breakdown of where your income is going. 1995 over the 199.90 is going to Planet Marketing. That's going to qualify you for everything that I just spoke about. That remaining 179.95 goes to IntelliTravel. That's going to be your home-based travel business. That's going to qualify you for all the benefits that Miss Alicia stated earlier. Now you add those two up, $199.90. And again, as I stated earlier, because this is a business and not a hobby, you will have a monthly overhead. That monthly overhead is $59.90, ladies and gentlemen. And I want you to laugh at that because what we're going to do is simply teach you how to take that $59.90 and make sure it comes out of your profit and not your pocket. Now we're going to do three different things right now because I have 3 points that I want to simply get across the table. And I want you to make a decision. When you make this decision, guys, you highlight the point that best suits you so that you can simply give that number to the person who invited you to this Zoom. And number 3 says, thank you, but no thank you. I'm not looking to become a travel professional. I'm okay with what my income is. I'm not looking to earn income. I don't want to help anybody. I don't want to do any of those things you guys are speaking about. But again, if you are one of those individuals that may be traveling in the next upcoming months, understand the person who invited you to the Zoom owns their own travel business. So simply patronize the individual. But if you're looking for an opportunity down the line, this opportunity is still going to be available to you. Number 2 says, I have questions. Ladies and gentlemen, we are encouraging you to get every single question you have answered. Matter of fact, we want you to write down questions so that we can properly answer those questions for you. Why? Because we want to make sure you make one of the best educated business decisions for you and your family. Number 1 says, I'm ready. Point me in the right direction. Show me how to help myself, and more importantly, show me how to help other people so that we can all help one another. Guys, to you, we say, welcome to our family. You are in the right place at the right time. Welcome to the Planet Marketing. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the conclusion of our presentation. Miss Alicia, I'm going to bring you back to the forefront. Are you out there, Miss Alicia?
Hey, I'm out here. Can you hear me okay?
I hear you loud and clear.
Okay, I don't want you to go anywhere. I want you to stick around. I know this is a little something different. This particular presentation and broadcast actually, it will come down at about 9 o'clock to prepare us for tomorrow. But for anyone who gets this particular broadcast before that time, you said some key things, and I want to talk because generally we don't do this. We hop on and hop off. But people really need to understand the importance of residual income. Not only that, we have an opportunity. A lot of people are traveling, Mr. Blair. Rolling Loud was a couple of weeks ago. There are so many other festivals going on, but people don't understand that that they can get paid for doing what they're going to do anyway. Let's talk about that importance. And not only that, let's talk about the importance of residual income. Right now, due to everything that's going on in the world, we got to have another stream.
Well, Mr. Leach, you just stated it. And what people have to really understand is, again, people are doing all types of things. We're not just talking about traveling international. Traveling is domestic. We're talking about going to ball games. We're talking about going to concerts, plays. You have the access to all of it. And when you understand that and understand how many people are utilizing the business of travel, when you put all those components together, then it really makes sense. It really makes sense to say, look, I need to get in front of this because you are one of the individuals who are utilizing those components, whether again, it's a concert, whether again, Miss Alicia, it's going to a theme park. These things are what people are doing. And that's part of the travel industry. Why? Because what we understand is this: if people go into a new city, what's stopping them from saying, "Man, it's an actual concert that's going on in this city"? Why should I be able to sell the concert ticket along with the airplane ticket? That's what we look at and understand how dynamic travel is. And then, Ms. Alicia, as you stated, we're talking about residual income. If it's one thing that we all can agree on right now, is that we definitely are in need of a plan B. Ms. Alicia, there's many, many people who started the year off in 2020 and was smiling. After taxes, they was happy. Why? Because everybody thought everything was going to be peaches and cream as it always was. But some people, Miss Alicia, lost jobs within the first 5 months of the year. Some people were laid off. Some people not even been able to go back to work. So the question that we have is, what are you doing about it? Are we going to put our trust back into a 9 to 5? I'm not saying a 9 to 5 is bad, Miss Alicia, but what I am saying is we have to protect ourselves. We have to protect ourselves, and what are we doing about it? So residual income that we found, and as I stated earlier, Ms. Alicia, is that we're not bragging, but we're saying this: the income that we did earn all 2020, it wasn't because of the work that we did in 2020. It was because of the work we did almost 3 to 4 years ago. That was still paying us. That's residual income. So the question is, how great was it, Ms. Alicia? And this question is for you. How great was it not to have to leave your house, to know that your bills were still taken care of, to know that you were still having food to eat during the pandemic? That's why we're trying to push and show people the importance of residual income. Back to you, Ms. Alicia.
Absolutely. And it felt wonderful. I felt safe. I didn't feel anxiety and agitated having to get out in the midst of everything that was going on within our country, around the world for that matter, and not knowing. It was so many unknowns at that particular point in time. I also want to say this as we wrap up and really get you to kind of elaborate, because I see a lot of people traveling. And if people knew that they can definitely earn income by just sharing what it is that they're doing. I saw somebody in Puerto Rico and they had about 10 people with them. And I thought about the commissions that they possibly could have earned if they were in the travel industry. Let's really share the importance. You're doing it anyway. Some of you are influencers. Some of you are bloggers. People are following you. Your sphere of influence is wide. Why does this opportunity that does not have a drop ship, that does not have products, we say no lotions and potions, just beaches and oceans, why is this the perfect business, the perfect opportunity for these particular people, Mr. Blair?
Ms. Alicia, I'm laughing because what we have to understand is this: it's just that you can't park an airplane in your garage. You can't have an ocean sitting in your backyard. None of these things that we can take home with us. None of these things we have to get rid of. These things are already out here in every city, every state, every country. It's just that we're looking at what these companies, by way of airplane or airlines or hotels, whoever it is, they're looking for someone to fill up their hotels. They're looking for someone to put bodies on their airplanes. And we are those individuals. But we do understand, Miss Alicia, when people are doing these things just to be doing it, what we have to understand is that whether you buy your ticket online or whatnot, guess what, Miss Alicia? There's a commission already tied into it. It's going back to those third parties, because you're going online, you're booking it. The question is, why not put that money back into your pocket? Because you're going to do it the exact same way. You're going to buy the airplane ticket the exact same way online. Why not just put the commission back into your pocket? But Miss Alicia, it's just one that I look at it, it's like the law of just misunderstanding. Sometimes people just don't understand what they don't understand. But a lot of times is people push things away because they think it's hard. And I always hear people say, well, I don't want to share anything. But guess what, Miss Alicia? We share things every single day. And most people that we speak to are aware on social media all day long. Guess what we're doing? We're sharing things, we're looking at things, and we're buying things that other people referred us to. But we're not willing to refer people to an opportunity that can simply put income back into our pockets. We have to just change the thinking. We have to change the thinking, Miss Alicia. Back to you.
Absolutely. And I have two more things before we get out of here, because Warren Buffett said, if you use it, you understand, you may as well own it, right? You use it, you understand it, you may as well own it. And we can say for sure that a lot of people are traveling. Guess what? It's time for you to own your piece of the pie. And if you want to speak on that, you can. But you said something that was very, very, I guess, prominent for me. You said a lot of people will turn away from the opportunity because they say they don't want to share things with other people, or they don't want to sell anything or refer other people. I know right now, one of our banks, Bank of America, they have a referral program. Anybody that I refer to them that opens a bank account, guess what? They're paying me $25, Mr. Blair. Right?
You're right. You're right.
So some tax offices, if you refer clients, they're paying you a $75 referral fee. We do refer. We just have to really change, I guess, the mindset that we have about our referral. This particular opportunity, you refer somebody to it, they decide to start a business, guess what? You benefit just like those other instances. We just have to really flip and change our mindset. And I'll go ahead and let you close out as we wrap up here. Thank you so much for being on with me this evening.
Indeed, Miss Alicia. And I'm going to add this, Miss Alicia. Again, when I said the law of misunderstanding, think about it. The people who've already partnered in business by way of becoming a travel business owner and also becoming a Planet Marketing rep, they're a win-win situation. See, they understand that if I share this with you, Miss Alicia, because it's working for me and you decide to say no, well, guess what? You don't have to partner with me, because at the end of the day, you're still going to travel. So what I'm going to do now is book your travel. I still earn income. It's okay for people to tell you no. And a lot of people look at this and say they don't want to do it all because they're afraid of the word no. Miss Alicia, we're talking about adults. The word no is something common to all of us. Parents was telling us no before they told us anything else. And we have to understand that it's okay. But when you put yourself in a win-win situation, Miss Alicia, it only makes sense because you don't lose. But it's greater when someone does say, yes, I would love to be a business partner with you. Now we can make money together. We can go out here and spread the word a little bit more, aggressively, if I must say, because now it's more people covering more ground. But it's okay if people do not partner with you, because guess what? If I book your travel, Miss Alicia, and you go on a fabulous vacation and you all heads over heel about what it is that or how I booked it, guess what? I'm going to get your attention. But we have to understand how things work. But Miss Alicia, we're going to close this thing out because we can sit here and talk all night long. But it's always an honor to share the platform with you. I hope that we did touch somebody, Miss Alicia, because again, we're out here again trying to serve the masses. That's what we do. We're trying to share what we have with other people so that people can be in a better place. Again, if that person is you, guys, let the person know who invited you to this Zoom. Let them know you're 1, 2, 3. I'm going to say this. Let them know you're one of or two. We don't have any threes, because that means if you're on this line, you're looking for something. So that means that you cannot be a 3. So again, let's get your questions answered. And if you're ready, guys, let's simply go ahead and get you started. It's a turnkey business. Again, your business can be up and running immediately. Miss Alicia, I salute you. I salute all the people that are actually on the call. And again, I can't wait to be back on the call at the same time on tomorrow. Everyone have a great evening.